Hello, everyone. This is Jeremiah, and I'm part of the sales engineering team here at Forcepoint. And today I'm going to give you guys a whiteboard session and a live demonstration on how our DLP endpoint blocks sensitive data from being printed on a remote computer. Especially with the situation we are currently in right now, a lot of people are more likely to print data, sensitive data, from their home computer. Okay, so let us start. Okay, so we have our remote, let me just change the color to black. So we have our remote worker here. He works in the office before, but now, since work from home is the normal, the new normal, so he takes home his laptop or computer. This can represent a desktop as well, okay? And then the keyboard again. Sorry for the chicken scratch drawing here. All right, and then he connects a USB printer here. Then we're gonna mark that HP printer. Okay. And let's say the users are still required to connect to HQ, okay, and via VPN. Okay. So even this particular setup here or scenario, even if the user are forced to connect to the HQ, if they don't have an endpoint agent installed in here, they will still be able to print data on this printer. Okay. So I'm gonna talk through three scenarios. One is the best scenario, okay, having a DLP endpoint installed on a workstation. Second is, what if the user goes to a public Wi-Fi? And the third is totally off-grid, okay? So now, let us say we have the DLP endpoint installed on this machine, okay? Now, this endpoint has a copy of the policy, okay, DLP. All right. So now this agent, all the policies are managed in one place. Okay, we call it the FSM, Forcepoint Security Manager. Okay. So now this endpoint agent has a copy of all the policy. So a user tries to print sensitive data to the printer, it will be blocked at the endpoint level. Okay. Let's talk about scenario number two. What if this user, okay, disconnects from his home wireless or network and then goes to a public Wi-Fi, okay? Wi-Fi. He connects to public Wi-Fi. And then now we have the ability to have this agent to report or be network aware, okay? If it detects that it's not within the inside of the organization's network, it will call out to an endpoint manager in the DMZ, okay, installed in the DMZ. So now HQ has a DMZ, and then we have an endpoint manager here, this DMZ, okay, and then we have an endpoint manager. I'm just gonna put EM, okay, and then this endpoint manager is connected to the FSM to get copies of the policies and also forward incidents being generated by the endpoint outside of outside network, okay? So now this computer, okay, let me draw a cloud here to represent internet, okay? So now this computer will go to just gonna draw this line here. And he gets a copy of the new policy if there are any other changes, and also forwards any incidents that were generated by this endpoint, okay? And then straight to the endpoint manager and then forwarded to the FSM, okay? All right, so that is the second scenario, connecting to a public Wi-Fi. The third scenario, okay? I'm gonna change my colors here. So let's say the user was like, you know what? I will totally turn off all of my network devices, okay, installed on this laptop and totally disconnect and then try to print data. So he's gonna turn off all of his Wi-Fi. Now this is off grid, okay? This computer is not connected to any type of network, okay? Now he will try, he's probably thinking, okay, I'm not connected to any network. I should be able to print here now. Wrong. If he performs a print, okay, it will still be blocked because, like I said, the agent has a copy of the policy on network, off network, or off grid. It doesn't really matter because the policy is there, and then the agent is there monitoring the user for accidentally, purposely, or maliciously try to print any sensitive information. Okay, and that's it pretty much. So that's how Forcepoint DLP endpoint blocks sensitive data from being printed on a remote computer. I hope this is informational and helpful. If you have any comments, concerns, or suggestions, feel free to reach out to me, and we are here to help. And that's it. Have a good day, and talk to you soon, and see you on the next video. Bye-bye.